What's up, nerds? Tony and Jerry in the same place at the same time for this very special New Year's edition of Them Nerds. In fact, we are here to talk to you today about Chapter 1 of the Book of Boba Fett, entitled Stranger in a Strange Land. Jerry, how'd you like the episode, sir?
Thought it was great. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah, it was great stuff. As advertised, I was waiting for it for a really long time. Patton Oswalt was also on Parks and Rec 8 years ago. So episode recap real quick. We open on Tatooine in the city of Mos Espa, that's where we're at right now. We're ringing in the new year in Mos Espa. So it's hot. It's really hot. We start off in Jabba's palace, very familiar. Jerry and I recognized it immediately as the place where we consistently get destroyed on Star Wars Battlefront. Especially in that staircase.
Yeah, I saw that staircase and I was like, I've died so many times.
PTSD a little bit.
Yeah.
So we start off and we see Temuera Morrison, who is playing Boba Fett in a bacta tank, and we see that he's dreaming. We get some really cool flashback footage from the prequel films. We see the crashing waves on Kamino, where all the original clones were created. We get to see see my notes. I meant to write Jango gets head chopped off.
Yes. I guess I got something else too.
Hey, we see Jango Fett's head getting chopped off. And we see Boba Fett escaping the Sarlacc. We see the Jawas taking his armor and leaving him for dead in the desert before he gets rescued by the Tuskens. They drag him behind their banthas all the way back to their camp, and they do not seem to be friendly to Mr. Fett.
Yeah, it's like 30 minutes of just abuse.
Yes, it was not. They were not nice. Who would have thought Tusken Raiders would be such dicks? Everyone thought that because that's kind of what they are. We see him try to escape. Does he escape? No, he doesn't. He's back to consciousness in the current timeline, and Fennec Shand, his assassin right-hand woman, gets him out. And he's going to go sit like Don Corleone meeting his new, this thing is messing up with the green screen, meeting his new vassals. There's some conflict with the mayor of Mos Espa that's teased, where they're like, oh, we're here to get tribute from you. And he's like, stick it up your rear end.
Pretty much, I think that was basically exactly what he said.
That was the gist, yeah. Fun fact. For those of you who are fans of the fantastic Matt Berry, who plays Laszlo on What We Do in the Shadows, stars in the IT Crowd, as well as Toast of London. Hilarious dude. He was the voice of the droid in the throne room, which I thoroughly enjoy. Off to a casino, which I wish we were all. Casino,
we're so too.
Yeah. And Boba Fett, Fennec Shand, and their two Gamorrean guards. If you're not familiar with Gamorrean guards, are the green pig dudes. And they turn out to be kind of badasses in this episode. After they get a literal helmet full of money, they're attacked on the streets by apparently the championship parkour team of Mos Espa.
Yeah. And they even screamed parkour out one time.
Not even once.
I thought that's how it worked. That you jumped and said parkour if you wanted to land. It's like Bumblebee Tuna.
Yeah. Yeah, The Office led me to believe that if you do not, in fact, shout parkour, then you fall down.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was a lie. And we see that Fennec Shand apparently also is well versed in parkour, as she flies around the rooftops of Mos Espa, which, I mean, you can see behind us. Mos Espa does not look architecturally sound.
Yeah, you're jumping on a lot of dirt. You're taking a lot of risk.
Yeah, this looks like, my kids play with that kinetic sand and they like smash it together. And that's what it seems like. Like if you step.
Yeah, look, these people don't even trust that they are staying outside.
Yeah, they're just out here making a campfire. No, they're done. So the Gamorreans take Boba after he gets shocked and prodded and smacked and beaten back to his bacta tank. We were talking.
Yeah, like Boba really taught me that he and I have a lot in common. Like if I do any kind of activity, I also want to lay down
and take lots of baths
and wear a CPAP machine.
Hashtag self-care. And we get more dreams and flashbacks back to the Tuskens keeping him in captivity. And while he's in captivity, the young Tusken who is kind of like watching him, is attacked by this like super cool, like weird centaur.
Yeah, I was wondering if they
thing.
actually used claymation for that because it looked very claymation like the original Star Wars.
It reminded me of the what's the name of the movie with Mark? Good Lord. Anyway, Greek gods.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know the one.
Yeah.
Claymation monsters
With Harry Hamlin.
Harry Hamlin. That's the guy. That's what I was thinking. I was going to say Mark Hamill. That's what Skywalker.
Harry Hamlin.
Precisely. So we get this weird like scorpion centaur looking thing, and Boba jumps on his back and
Chokes
gives
him
him
out.
some nice dose of autoerotic
Do you
asphyxiation.
give? Do you give? He didn't say that.
And the thing was like,
Yeah,
and
with all four arms.
yeah, he couldn't even get the guy off his back with like 18 arms. He was like,
Because all the arms were kind of short. He was like,
it's like a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Anyway, it seems to earn him some respect from the Tuscan tribal chief, who hands him this little water jug ball.
Yeah, like
thing.
a sea urchin of water.
Something like that. And Boba revels in his victory and his adequate hydration. And that's the end of episode 1. So that's what happened. But how did it feel? How did the episode feel, Jerry?
I'm going to say that I enjoyed the episode. I don't know if it was at the caliber of Mandalorian. It kind of felt a little bit more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. rather than MCU, But like I said, I don't like having any kind of idea that I'm going to stop watching it. I enjoyed it. So
right. Yeah, it definitely was like I feel like they're going to spend the first 2 or 3 episodes kind of like building Boba's relationship with the Tuscans.
Yeah.
Because as we saw in The Mandalorian, he's obviously very comfortable living in the desert. He kind of has taken on the mannerisms of the Tuscans, kind of like learned how to live, in the desert through them, it looks like. So I think that's kind of how we're gonna get, that sort of little origin thing going on with him. I'll tell you what I'm kind of looking forward to, and I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but I'm sensing there might be like a little bit of a double cross with Fennec Shand.
Yeah, I also felt that they led us to believe it was the mayor that's the problem, but it's actually that woman who's the head of the casino.
Yeah. Yep. I think you're right.
Because we all saw her in Flashdance, and she knows what a feeling feels like. Just saying.
And with all the Bacta tanks, you have the whole shower.
Yeah, exactly.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a feeling. All right. Hey, what did you guys think of this episode? Let us know in the comments below. As you saw from my headband that was very rudely blending into the green screen behind us, it's New Year's. It's New Year's Eve as we sit here recording this. And we here at The Nerds wish you the very happiest New Year. Have a blessed 2022. And let's all just take a nice big shovelful of dirt and put it on 2021 and bid it farewell. Take a moment before you enjoy too many cocktails this evening and check out the cocktails that Jerry has been sharing right here on our channel, especially his new one, the Moira Rose Margarita. Fantastic, based on the iconic Catherine O'Hara character from the great show Schitt's Creek. Check it out. Check out all of our videos. Like and subscribe, and I think that'll do it.
Thanks
for us right here on The Nerds. Be good. Be good to each other. I don't know what that was.
I don't know. Hey guys, hey, cool. And stay nerdy.
Bye.